We're about to embark on our first Disney cruise, and let me tell you, as a first-timer, there's so many things I didn't know about Disney cruises. From what I've researched, many of these things such as fish extenders or magnet exchanges are fairly unique to Disney. Let me share with you what I've done to prepare for our Disney cruise. Yes, I really think the term prepare is a fitting word for this, as this goes from fish extenders to what to pack. I didn't find out about this until a few months ago, but the first thing you should do after you've booked your Disney cruise is look for the Facebook group for the cruise. I've seen some groups made over a year before the cruise even takes place. There's several reasons why you want to join these Facebook groups. It's especially helpful if you're a first timer or maybe a non-local to the departing port. They're filled with veteran cruisers who can pretty much answer any questions you might have. Another big reason is that Facebook group is the place to find other families who want to participate in something called fish extenders, or FE for short. I could probably make a dedicated video on this topic as there's just so much behind it. In short though, it's basically a gift exchanging activity you do with others. You get something like this and you hang it on the outside of your room so that the other families you're participating in the fish extender with can drop off the gifts into these little places for your family. I know it sounds crazy, but apparently everyone really enjoys this. Although we did get this fish extender made on Etsy, we're not participating in it this year, as when I found the Facebook group, it was already very close to the deadline to participate, and it seemed a bit overwhelming at first. I'm not sure I'll regret not participating in one, but we'll find out in a couple days. What I did end up participating in is a magnet exchange, which is similar but focuses on just magnets as gifts. Each stateroom door is made of steel, so it's perfect for sticking magnets to. So here's what I prepared for each of the rooms. Maybe next time I'll get more in depth on the magnets, but this time I basically just purchased magnets for each person in the room and made a simple little magnet design for the whole room. And the magnet exchange that we're participating in consists of 10 rooms, so 9 other families. So as you can see here, this is the one I did for my own room. Basically, I just kind of put little magnets for everybody in a room. We do have only 4 people, but I have 5 magnets here just because it kind of just looks a little bit paired off with the Minnie and Mickey Mouse balloons up here, magnets. I got these off of Etsy, and I think I purchased these off of Amazon. Just something easy. This is the one that I made. I basically printed it out, and then I put it on a business card size magnet, and that's what a little design I made. In addition, I also bought these cute little magnets off of Etsy for our room. There's one more activity that involves gift giving to others, and that's pixie dusting. The big difference in pixie dusting versus the others is that you shouldn't expect anything back from the rooms you've pixie dusted. Basically, it's a kind little gesture to bring joy to your fellow cruise mates. I have some extra of these magnets that I purchased that I'll be using as pixie dust. Fish extenders, magnet exchange, and pixie dusting are all 100% optional. Plenty of people enjoy their cruises without doing any of these, but from the testimony of the people who participated, they seem to regret not participating on previous cruises that they've attended. I figured that since we're already spending a good amount on the Disney cruise already, we might as well get the full experience, or semi-full experience, since we're not doing the fish extender. I see it as a little extra joy for my children to see new gifts show up on our room door. Now, packing is going to vary depending on your cruise destination. Ours is the Caribbean, so we're going to pack plenty of sunny weather and swimwear. However, there's some stuff that most people should consider bringing regardless of your destination. I'm going to assume everyone already knows that passports are important, and if you need to renew it or you get one for your child, do it as soon as possible. Generally, it takes anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks to process and then 2 to 3 weeks for delivery. So you think worst case scenario, that could be 12 weeks or 3 months. I needed to renew my own as well as apply for 2 new ones for my children. We may have gotten lucky, but mine arrived in less than a month and my children's passport took about 6 weeks to arrive. Although I was prepared and did this like 9 months before our trip. Alright, and just in case you're wondering how we're going to be carrying our passports, we're using this Tom Talk passport holder here. It's really good. We have all 4 of our passports all in here, and it just makes everything super easy in one place, so I know exactly what to look for. And it even has some extra spots in case I need something like my port arrival form. I can put it all here, so I know that everything important to get on board is all inside here. I don't recall ever getting seasick when I was younger, but something about aging seems to make me more susceptible to motion sickness. As a precaution, I bought these motion sickness tablets that are supposed to work pretty well. I also got a topical oil that's kid-friendly as another precaution. I've read that you can also ask guest services for motion sickness medication, but I'd rather have it just in case. Another thing that can be handy to bring is travel laundry detergent. This way, if you didn't pack enough, you have the option to hand wash. Travel detergent is always a good idea if you want to pack lighter, which might come in play if you're flying to the deporting part, as checking luggages on airplanes can get pricey. The ships themselves do have a laundry room. It will cost about $3 to wash and $3 to dry. And also keep in mind that there are limited laundry machines on the ship. I believe the Disney Magic, which is the one we're going to be on, only has 3 machines for the whole ship. Of course, there are also other laundry services where they do laundry for you, but I've always found that the prices of these is a bit high and I'd rather just hand wash items myself. Magnetic hooks isn't usually something someone would consider bringing with them on trips, but for cruises it's pretty nice because not only are the doors made of steel, but the walls of the room. This gives you extra space to hang dry swimwear or a place to keep your caps. And everyone knows that cruise ship rooms aren't exactly the biggest, so any extra space you can get is a plus. Speaking of magnetic, I'll be bringing this little light here that has a magnetic base. We purchased this a few years ago, and it kind of acts like a night light for the room, and this is something that's helpful if your little one doesn't like sleeping in pitch black. So as a first timer, we decided to purchase the Disney Band Plus. I'm not exactly sure how useful they are, but I know it allows us to open our stateroom as well as make purchases. So hopefully these actually is worth the money, but if not, I know that they're also compatible with Disney World, so at least I can use them in the future when we do visit Disney World. I just wanted to make sure I had a chance to show you all these things before I pack them up, as we're about to leave in about 2 days. By the time this video is live, I'll probably be back, so let me know down below in the comment section if you have any question about Disney cruises, and I'll do my best to answer them.